Right, and that's what happens when you spend that time and you push your mind that far and you just consume it and you surround yourself on all sides by it.
Both bisexual, they do weird things in their house, and young men have left their house screaming to get away from them.
Nervous sometimes because it's, when you're opening up for somebody, you're like, if I mess up, Justin's gonna come in and kill it, so I'm fine.
It seems like Jada Pinkett Smith and her son Jaden Smith are once again stirring up controversy surrounding Will Smith by disclosing his alleged involvement in a passionate encounter with Diddy, suggesting a prolonged affair. While the Diddy saga has been tumultuous, this revelation adds a surprising twist, as few anticipated such candidness from Jaden and Jada. Brace yourselves, as this revelation is bound to cause a stir. But first, make sure that you subscribe to our channel and you smash that notification bell for more updates on this. Now, let's dive in.
I think just not being ready yet. Still trying to figure out between the two of us how to be in partnership, right?
What do you say about the allegations? There's like so many rumors. Anything you want to say?
We suing Meek Mills, Bashir Gray, left that house screaming. August the only one that stayed, and I guess he was really sick. He needed the help.
So, Jada Pinkett Smith seemed to be taking a break from airing out her grievances about Will recently, leaving us to wonder if perhaps she was turning over a new leaf and choosing to refrain from publicly humiliating her husband. But then, she hit us with a surprising twist. She made her boldest move yet, hinting at the validity of the rumors regarding Diddy and Will's alleged escapades. Hold up, did she just confirm what we've been gossiping about all along? It's wild, because Jada has always been at the center of speculations about being Will's biggest critic. Remember those ongoing whispers about Diddy and Will possibly being more than just pals? It's been the hot topic for ages, and honestly, it's not hard to see why. Both are heavyweights in the industry, and those rumors have persisted for years. For the longest time, there was a divided opinion about Will's personal life, given his seemingly solid marriage to Jada, which many held up as the epitome of Hollywood power coupledom. After all, they've been together for a quarter of a century, and their relationship has been revered by many. As their relationship unfolded, the entire entanglement saga laid bare the complexity of their marriage, revealing deeper layers than we had ever imagined. With the public breakup, Jada's revelation of her entanglement with another, and the subsequent fallout, it became apparent that their union was far from simple. The entanglement drama dealt a severe blow to their public image, exposing the true fractures within their marriage. Speculation intensified, with whispers suggesting that Will might be harboring a secret gay relationship using Jada as a facade. Some began to rationalize Jada's actions as a response to this alleged deception. As rumors swirled, it became increasingly difficult to ignore the mounting evidence of a far more intricate reality than previously believed.
Yeah, I was done with your
Kick me to the curb.
I was done with you. I wasn't sure I was ever going to speak to you again.
I know.
We decided that we were going to separate for a period of time. And then what did you do, Jada?
Well, I think from there, as time went on, I got into a different kind of entanglement with August.
An entanglement?
It was a relationship, absolutely.
The first cracks were arguably exposed by Alexis Arquette, who publicly alleged that Will's first marriage to Cherie Zampino ended after she purportedly discovered him in a compromising situation with another man. In a candid post, Alexis hinted at a future where Jada would come out as gay and Will would acknowledge the true reason behind his initial marriage's demise. While Cherie remained largely silent on the matter, other voices joined the conversation. Trisha Paytas accused Will of coercion, claiming he pressured male dancers into intimate encounters. These revelations painted a picture of a marriage fraught with complexities and challenges, far removed from the glossy facade they once presented to the world.
Wax that I walked in on.
Who'd you walk in on?
Him and Dwayne Martin.
Jaguar Wright's recent revelations shed further light on the alleged affairs that have dogged Will for years, particularly with younger men in the industry. According to Wright, Will purportedly initiates these relationships under the guise of mentorship, only to later manipulate and traumatize his partners. Some have even reportedly fled his home in distress, with names like Meek Mills and Brisher Gray among those mentioned. August Alsina, whom Jada Pinkett Smith previously admitted to having a relationship with during a rough patch in her marriage, is cited as one who stayed, purportedly due to health reasons.
They're both bisexual. They do weird things in their house, and young men have left their house screaming to get away from them in their mentorship. Meek Mills, Bashir Gray left that house screaming. August the only one that stayed, and I guess he was really sick. He needed the help.
The parallels between these allegations and recent scandals involving other public figures, such as Diddy, are striking. Diddy, a longtime friend of Will's, has faced accusations of similar behavior, further complicating the narrative. The timing and interconnectedness of these allegations raise suspicions, especially given Diddy's own history of alleged involvement with younger individuals, prompting federal investigations. The convergence of these scandals suggests a deeper, more troubling pattern within certain circles of the entertainment industry, prompting questions about accountability and systemic issues that go beyond individual actions. Back in 2013, reports surfaced alleging that Diddy was under investigation by federal agencies for engaging in relationships with younger men. During a debriefing session with federal investigators, James Roseman, a former iMusic manager turned kingpin, was reportedly questioned about the preferences of entertainers, including whether Diddy was involved in intimate relationships with underage individuals. A U.S. District Court filing mentioned a prosecutor's inquiry into entertainers' intimate preferences, specifically mentioning Diddy and his alleged involvement with underage boys. Despite these reports, no concrete evidence or outcomes from the investigation were made public. Nevertheless, whispers within the industry persisted, with some individuals, including Diddy's former bodyguard Gene Deal, echoing similar sentiments. Allegations swirled about Diddy's purported attempts to engage other men, including notable figures like Chris Brown and members of the group B5 in intimate acts. These stories underscore the prevalence of rumors and speculation within the entertainment industry, highlighting a culture where such allegations are not uncommon.
How does that feel that Jada is in this movie with a whole bunch of naked men?
She spoke very, very highly of you. I guess that didn't come out right either.
Yeah.
Orlando Brown's claims about Diddy adds to the speculation surrounding his alleged involvement with men. With a history of rumored, shady encounters, it's not far-fetched to wonder if there's more to their relationship behind the scenes.
Yo, Diddy, you gave me the ooskash smash. You gave me the ooskash muaf, the smooth smash. Diddy. Yeah, son. You know what I mean?
Will has long been a focal point for rumors regarding his orientation, while Diddy's reputation in that regard isn't far behind. Enter Wendy Williams, who threw shade at Diddy, insinuating that he may be playing both sides and using his parade of girlfriends and baby mamas as a cover for his true preferences. Although Wendy didn't present concrete evidence, her remarks clearly hit a nerve with Diddy, who reportedly launched a campaign to discredit her, almost tarnishing her career in the process. The irony of this situation is not lost, considering Wendy's own past controversies. Adding fuel to the fire, Diddy's former bodyguard Gene also spilled the tea on Diddy's alleged escapades with men. His first-hand account, describing an encounter where he witnessed Diddy and another man exiting a room together, paints a vivid picture of a lifestyle rife with secrecy and intrigue. What's particularly intriguing is that we might not just be talking about two individuals independently navigating the Hollywood down-low scene. There's a suggestion of a potential tag team dynamic at play here, further complicating the narrative. The evidence of these two individuals engaging in unconventional activities together isn't just mere speculation. There's a trail of their clandestine rendezvous suggesting a deeper connection. While such activities may seem unconventional to some, they might be more commonplace within certain circles. Will's struggle against the down-low rumors was compounded by his public image as one half of a seemingly strong marriage with Jada. However, Jada herself eventually revealed that their marriage had been on rocky ground for quite some time before their separation. In 2016, they made the decision to live entirely separate lives, effectively ending their marriage in all but name. This revelation, coupled with rumors suggesting that Young Miami is acting as Diddy's beard, reinforces the notion that whatever relationship dynamics have been brewing between Diddy and Will have been ongoing for a significant period. It's an open secret within certain circles, indicating a long-standing connection that predates public awareness.
In regards to how do we present that to people, you know? And we hadn't figured that out.
The plot thickens as revelations emerge about Will's alleged affair with actor Dwayne Martin, as disclosed by Will's former assistant and longtime friend, brother Bilal. During an interview with Tasha K, Bilal dropped some juicy details, recounting how he stumbled upon Will and Dwayne in a compromising situation in Dwayne's dressing room. Bilal described the scene vividly, with Will allegedly bent over a couch while Dwayne stood over him, engaging in what Bilal described as a murderous encounter. The shock factor amplifies when considering that this liaison with Dwayne Martin may only scratch the surface of Will's alleged extramarital activities. Reports suggest that his affair with Dwayne was just the beginning of a full-on freak fest involving Diddy, adding another layer of scandal to an already sordid tale.
You looked at my Instagram, you see the hundreds of celebrities that I've done business with, done things with. During the latter years of our relationship, Will was not my friend. I was his friend. I was around before they had Trey. Jada was the woman that everybody wanted, and Will needed that validation.
Cassie's revelations in her lawsuit have certainly added fuel to the fire, suggesting that there may have been more than just rumors behind the scenes. And just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, Jada Pinkett Smith, Will's own wife, has seemingly corroborated these allegations with her own revelations about his alleged involvement in the freak-offs. But before delving into Jada's revelations, let's not overlook the insights shared by Diddy's bodyguard Gene. His revelations add yet another layer to the already intricate web of rumors and allegations surrounding Diddy and Will, providing further fodder for speculation and scrutiny. Gene's revelations unveil a whole new dimension to the escapades of Will and Diddy. These weren't just casual ventures, but immersive marathon sessions spanning several days. Gene, known for his knack for spilling spicy details, undoubtedly knows how to captivate an audience during interviews. The bombshell dropped by Gene suggests that Diddy wasn't merely a bystander in the freak-offs with Cassie, he was an active participant. Allegedly, Diddy even furnished Cassie with a detailed checklist outlining his desires for these encounters, signaling a deeper level of involvement. According to Gene, Diddy reportedly derived pleasure from watching Cassie engage with others during these sessions. Now, considering Cassie's online searches, one can't help but wonder if these activities were solely for her enjoyment or intended for others in the room as well. It's plausible that Cassie wasn't the sole seeker of such encounters. She may have been searching not just for herself, but also for someone else present during these encounters. If Diddy desired to witness and engage with these acts, it's conceivable that others in the room shared similar desires. Indeed, these revelations paint a picture of a mutual engagement in these freak-off sessions, underscoring the wild and potentially unsettling nature of these encounters if they indeed transpired as described.
She was in a years-long relationship with Combs that also involved beatings. The singer claims Combs trapped her in a cycle of violence and the lawsuit claims Combs punched, kicked, and stomped on her, and it alleges Combs blew up a man's.
Cassie's lawsuit shed light on Mr. Combs' alleged provision of copious amounts of substances to Miss Ventura and the escort before and during the freak-off sessions. Miss Ventura purportedly received excessive substances and alcohol during these encounters, inducing disassociation to cope with the distressing experiences. It became routine for her to receive IV fluids in the aftermath to mitigate the effects of the substances administered. Additionally, she was mandated to dress in lingerie for these sessions, with Mr. Combs insisting on white nail polish to contrast with the skin of the black men involved. Furthermore, she claimed that Mr. Combs recorded these encounters, treating them as a personal art project. Court documents revealed that, in addition to directing the participants, Mr. Combs would use various electronic devices to film Miss Ventura's intimate interactions with the hired escort. He meticulously adjusted lighting and settings to frame the videos, while Miss Ventura took swift action to delete any evidence captured on her own devices. Mr. Combs purportedly maintained a collection of videos featuring Miss Ventura from the freak-off sessions, signaling a potentially shocking revelation if proven true. According to an insider, Jada allegedly believes that her husband and Diddy not only had an intimate relationship, but also engaged in these freak-off sessions. The insider suggested that Will and Diddy frequented private parties, keeping them exclusive and off-limits to outsiders. Jada allegedly speculates that these private gatherings may have served as venues for the freak-offs. While some may find Jada's willingness to disclose her husband's affairs unconventional, she has a history of exposing and embarrassing him publicly. Surprisingly, fans seem to sympathize with Jada this time, suggesting that her actions may be justified given the circumstances. Speculation arises about whether Jada's own entanglement stemmed from Will's alleged indiscretions. In the world of industry parties, stumbling upon such activities inadvertently is not uncommon. The term freak-off may soon become a staple in everyday vocabulary, given the ubiquity of such scandals. Overall, the situation is undeniably messy, but Jada may find solace in the support she receives from the internet. Regardless, opinions remain divided on Will's alleged involvement with Diddy, prompting further discussion among viewers. Amidst the ongoing controversy surrounding Will Smith, attention has shifted to an old interview featuring Jaden Smith, where the young rapper candidly discussed being raised by his renowned parents. During his appearance on Big Boy TV in 2018, the son of Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith delved into topics ranging from his upbringing to his parents' celebrity status, as well as his own passion for music. Jaden Smith has added that he was always inspired by his parents, and they in turn taught him that anything was achievable. "My parents always told me that I could fly. My parents told me that I could dig a hole to the next side of the earth," Smith said, adding that when he would ask them if he could do something, they would always say yes. During the chat, the After Earth star also explained that his parents, Will and Jada Smith, never had any expectation that he would follow their path with an entertainment industry career, though they made it clear that he had to live up to their expectations. "I am very happy that I spent my childhood with more adults than I did with kids my own age, because I was picking up more things from adults than I were from kids my own age," said Jaden, who wore a baby blue hoodie to his interview and sported dyed blonde hair. Then he started babbling in a high-pitched squeal to imitate children and teenagers, shouting, "Bro, look at my phone! Selfie!" I'm just like, dude, oh my god. Can we talk about the political and economic state of the world right now? He continued in a lower, more mature tone. Can we talk about what's going on in the environment? Can we talk about other things? He wasn't opposed to letting loose and having some fun, even though he preferred more serious endeavors. Jaden admitted that he does like to turn up, flex, play songs loud, and jump in the club in Atlanta from time to time, but is mostly preoccupied with looking for that next thing. "I'm not satisfied at just a party," he concluded. However, Jaden's revelation did not actually receive a lot of positive commentary. Instead, he received an opposite backlash and has even trended on Twitter. Jaden began trending on Twitter after his remarks resurfaced online. People created memes and jokes to poke fun at the fact that the Karate Kid star appeared seemingly annoyed in the interview that at one point in his life, young children didn't want to discuss serious subject matter with him. One Twitter user wrote, "Jaden Smith when he sees kids going to birthday parties instead of discussing politics and the economic state of the world," with a picture of a man facepalming. Another captioned a photo of a teary-eyed SpongeBob SquarePants. 8-year-old Jaden Smith when Jada gave him a Spider-Man themed birthday party instead of a book study on the War of Mesopotamia. A third, referencing Jaden's role in The Pursuit of Happiness at 8 years old, joked that their favorite part of the film was when young Jaden Smith said to Will, "Father, the socioeconomic state of New York City will not permit you to maintain a baseline lifestyle as a door-to-door salesman. You should attempt to join an investment firm instead." One tweet included a video of Cristiano Ronaldo excitedly rising to his feet to accept an award. Jaden Smith, after telling every kid in recess that they only have 20 years to live because of global warming, the author wrote. Another person posted a humorous drawing of a man with a brain that had grown so large that he was able to sit on it like a chair, which they captioned, "How Jaden Smith felt like when he said, 'Bro, can we talk about the political and economic state of the world right now?' to a bunch of middle schoolers." Jaden has not addressed the backlash on social media. His rep also did not immediately return media requests for comment. After being trolled on social media for his prior comments condemning his peers' interests, Jaden Smith proved that he recognizes his privilege and can laugh at himself in the process.
Come on here.
Come on.
Jaden.
Jaden also opened up in the interview about his famous parents and how they never tried to steer him toward a career in show business. There was never that expectation, he said, of following in Will and Jada's footsteps and definitely not going into hip-hop. When he was little, the musician and his sister Willow would make parodies of their mother's series, The Matrix. I thought everybody's parents made movies, and I thought that everyone made movies with their kids too, he admitted. Following a front row seat to his parents' business talks about their impending initiatives, he may have developed a predisposition for serious conversations with older people. They would be having a meeting about their next film or something, and they would put me at the head of the table and just make me sit there while they're talking, debating with all of these people, talk numbers, talk about all of this crazy stuff, Jaden said. Despite the fact that Will and Jada were not setting their own expectations on Jaden, they made sure he recognized that others may. They made us aware of it before we even found out from other people that there was this expectation on us. They said, hey, people out there in the outside world, they're gonna say this, and they're gonna say you have to live up to our expectations of what we've done and what we've accomplished in our lives, and you have to live with that, he recalled. So we kind of knew that when we were young. Jaden gained confidence as a result of that dose of realism, which was blended with encouragement from his parents. But what are your thoughts on this matter? Let us know down below. That's all for today. We hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and smash that notification bell for more episodes.